Imagine a father, heartbroken, writing a book to comfort his daughter. A book filled with math problems, but written like love letters. This is how Bhaskara, a 12th century teacher from India, changed the world. His daughter's name was Lilavati. Legend says her wedding was ruined by a tiny pearl, a pearl that sank in a water clock, stopping time itself. Bhaskara, drowning in guilt, poured his grief into a book called Lilavati. But inside its pages, he hid something even more precious. A secret code to solve equations no one in Europe could crack for 500 years. Let me show you how a grieving father's math became NASA's hidden helper. First, let's talk about riddles. You know how some puzzles seem impossible? Like, I'm a number, multiply me by myself 61 times, add 1, and I become a perfect square. Even math lovers in Europe gave up on this for centuries. But Bhaskara? He solved it in a poem. Here's how. Imagine trying to climb a mountain with no map. Bhaskara's Chakravala method was like a magical compass. Instead of guessing, he spun numbers in a cycle, like wheels turning, until they clicked into place. For the equation 61(2 plus 1 equals y2, his answer was x equals 1,766,319,049 and y equals 226,153,980. These numbers are so big, writing them out would fill this screen. Yet, he found them without a calculator, using only palm leaves and ink. How? Let's simplify it. Think of Chakravala as a dance. Each step gets you closer to the right number, like following footprints in the sand. Europe's mathematicians, like Fermat and Lagrange, stumbled for 500 years trying the same puzzle. Bhaskara, he danced through it in 4 steps. Historian C.O. Silenius said it was like watching a chess master play checkers. It was just that good. But here's the sad part. Bhaskara's genius nearly vanished. While Europe celebrated Newton and Galileo, his manuscripts gathered dust until 1981. That year, India sent a satellite named Bhaskara II into space. A quiet thank you to the man whose math helps calculate orbits even today. Now, did NASA use his work? We don't know for sure, but here's what we do know. Math is a universal language. The same cycles Bhaskara studied in 1150, like the moon's path, are the ones that guide satellites now. Coincidence? Maybe. Or maybe his wheel method is still spinning, silently steering our world. Bhaskara wasn't just a genius, he was human. When his daughter's story turned into a legend, he didn't fight it. Instead, he wrote, I fill Lilavati's name with joy, so it may live forever. And he kept creating. He wrote rules for zero, calling it shunya, emptiness. He dared to divide by zero, calling it infinity, even though today we say that's not quite right. He measured the stars, calculating a year as 365.2588 days, only minutes off from our modern 365.25636 days, all with sticks, shadows, and stubborn curiosity. Now, let's play a game. Take a number. Any number. Bhaskara's math says even the messiest numbers have patterns. For example, his bee riddle in Lilavati goes, a fifth of a hive's bees flew to flowers, a third flew to trees, 3 times the difference flew to the sky, 1 got stuck in a lotus. How many bees were there? The answer is 15. But the magic isn't the answer. It's that he turned math into a story. Every equation was a character, every problem a plot twist. That's why his work matters. Not because he was ahead of his time, but because he reminds us that math isn't about cold numbers. It's about curiosity, creativity, and yes, even love. When he wrote, joy and happiness is indeed ever increasing in this world for those who have Lilavati clasped to their throats, he wasn't just teaching math. He was teaching us to see beauty in the broken, like a father turning grief into grace. So here's my question. Who's your Bhaskara? Maybe it's a teacher who made you love a subject you hated, or a parent who turned hard lessons into bedtime stories. Share this video with them. Subscribe if you want more stories of hidden heroes. And tell me in the comments, whose name deserves to be remembered? Because history isn't just about the famous, it's about the quiet giants whose shoulders we stand on. Giants like Bhaskara, the poet who whispered to numbers and changed the world.